I had nothing to do with my brother in over 20 years because he stole thousands of dollars from our family business. I was in charge of the briefcase and it had $2,500 in cash and it went missing. I know it was my brother Starr. The week before, I saw him pocketing the money, so I know it was him, it had to be. So me and Starr went looking for the money, and then he suggested that we split up. Miraculously, he just found these envelopes out of nowhere, like in 5 seconds after we split. No money, just the envelopes. My brother is a con man, a liar, and a thief. I know he took the money.
The situation we had, we started a business together. We both was in the fashion industry already. Mm-hmm. We were having difficulty problems because we both, nobody's light, bright, damn near white. So we were having hard problems in the industry. I'm not 6 feet, she's not 6 feet. So we decided to come together and do our business. We was already doing it.
Yeah.
We were successful in the fashion industry because we were both designers and choreographers, directors, everything. So we did pretty much everything. That's why it's tattooed on my arm, MTE, Multiple Talent Entertainment. Mm-hmm. So we started doing everything together. But my thing is I trusted my sister with everything. I didn't care about when she collected money for shows. I didn't care about that. I wanted to promote and design. That's my thing. Bring everybody together. She would walk around with money, the briefcase, as people bring in ticket money for shows, she would walk around with the briefcase every day. How about going to the bank? How about putting the money in the bank? Mm-hmm. People got used to that. They're watching that. Oh wow, every time we bring ticket money in, she's putting it in that briefcase. And when she opened it, there's a lot of money in there. One day, we was about to leave practice. Both our briefcases, I don't know why she keeps saying one, both our briefcases were gone. Mom's was in the back, hers was completely missing. She thought that two of the models did it. Of course, we turned into gangsters. We started knocking on people's doors. We go to their house, they were like, we can't believe y'all said that we did something like that. We didn't do it, but we did see some crazy stuff going on. What did y'all see? We seen a young man near the briefcase. Thank you. We go to his house. So now I get my brother involved. And I didn't want to do that in the beginning because my brother is streets. He's straight streets.
Yeah.
I get him involved. We go to the young man's house. But this was like a little kid. He said, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. They told me to get it. I handed it back. They took it. Who told you to get it? He started naming names. So now we make a few more phone calls. Now we knocking on everybody's door. By the way, it wasn't $2,500.
How much was it?
It was probably about triple that. We go to the next dude's house. Sure enough, they actually had a couple of $100s of money. And they was like, yo, you know, they named one of them, I don't know if I can say his name.
And y'all were doing all this together?
We were doing all this together.
So it's interesting to me, and of course this is your side, I want to hear her side as well, but if she's going to these people's houses and they're saying
it gets worse.
that they know this money, that everything, I don't understand why she thinks you stole it.
It went all the way to guns involved.
Wow.
This is why it's crazy that 30 years later, I stole my own money after me and my brothers was outside with guns trying to get the money and the police involved.
Yeah.
So anyway, get back to that part.
Yeah.
We getting to the guys. So now we like, where's the money? They give us the couple of $100s they had. So now they like, well, listen, we gotta be honest, you know, you guys wilding now, so such and such got all the money. He just gave us a couple. So then they told us where the briefcase was, which was right in the alleyway behind another building. We go there, they were moving so fast, we actually found a briefcase with a couple of envelopes still in it and still found like $200 in it. That's how fast they were moving. So now we know who got the majority of the money. So now we go to his house, where we knew we had to do because this was a little different. This dude was just as gangster as my brother was. So now we go there. Sure enough, he got his people with him already. He done made phone calls because he knew we were coming. We like, yo, where's the money? They hiding him, he not here. By the time we go outside, it's like 20 dudes. So we had to make a phone call, get more dudes. I finally said, you know what? Let me handle this another way. I am trying to be a businessman, do stuff legit, the right way. I tell my brother, go put all that stuff up. We call the police. Police come, the dude, the main cat, he pops up, but now he's on the run. So they, you know, foul charges, whatever. We try to get him to come to court, get the money. Nobody could find him. But I set all this up for $2,500.
So is it that she thinks that you're behind the plot of stealing all this?
See, the thing is, I'm the one that was, well, we both was really known, but these people that was working for us at the times, I was in high school. No, I had just graduated, but these were people that was more closer to me in age. So most of the models, most of the artists, so I guess, you know, he know most of them, so he set it up.
Got it.
I know most of them, so I was outside about to get shot up or about to have to shoot somebody up.
Got it.
Over this money.
So in your opinion, do you feel like this moment where she was blaming you tarnished your name in the community?
Did it. Bro, this was around the time, this was 95. You got Naughty by Nature from East Orange doing their thing. I know them, I'm even in some of their little videos. You got Queen Latifah, who my sister was best friends with, doing their thing. So you got all these celebrities. Lauryn Hill lived on the next block. We all coming out at the same time. And we were the youngest two with the fashion game. After that, nobody wanted to work with us. They feel like if y'all would have an issue with each other, or he robbed you, so you say, nobody's working with them.
Yeah,
Not to mention, it didn't stop there. Because now she's mad at me. Now, mind you, this is my 20s, so I'm bugging. I love fashion. I got the contacts, matching the outfits, the color hair.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm running around, little straight guy, you know, but I'm flamboyant, how you want to say it, whatever, with the fashion. So now it's like, okay, he's gay, he's this, he's that.
Like he said, we had a business together. He came to me. I was already modeling, you know, and it was hard out there for a chocolate girl.
Yeah.
And I'm not that tall, so, you know, they had their little standards. So when he came to me with the idea, I thought it was a brilliant idea. We can pull people in all shapes and sizes and show them that you can be a model too. Mm-hmm. So that was
y'all were ahead of the curve.
Yes, and we was young, 19 and 21.
Yeah.
We did very well for ourselves. This is our first show. So we really wasn't able to even really get off the ground, and we still did a good job for ourselves. Mm-hmm. Everybody was coming from everywhere like, y'all did this, you know? Okay, so this is where it goes crazy. The show didn't come yet. It probably was a week or maybe 2 into the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so after every show, you have to count this money, you understand? He would sit right there with me while I count this money. That's what we was doing this particular night. Everyone is gone, it's he and I. We sit down and count the money. I go in the briefcase, and the envelope is gone. Mm-hmm. So the way it is like each person, each model have their own little envelope that their money goes into, and then you put it in a big yellow envelope. Mm-hmm. The yellow envelope was gone. So I looked at him. I mean, he's the only one in the room. So he looking at me, and I'm like, I'm feeling crazy because I'm responsible for this money. You know, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, And I got tears in my eyes. This guy looks at me, and I guess he can't hold it no more. And he starts laughing like, and he goes in his jacket. This wasn't mentioned, I didn't hear this backstage. He goes in his jacket, and he pulls out the yellow envelope. And I'm just looking like, what? He said, you gotta be careful, yo. You gotta be careful, it's thieves out here. So I take the envelope, put it back in my thing. The next week, the very next week, not long or a month later, no, the very next week, the same exact thing happened again.
Exactly.
But this time when I look at him, he don't crack.
Because there's nothing to crack about it.
So I'm like, okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really never felt like it was going. I felt like he had it because you just did it last week. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
Do you think maybe that was really just a sincere support of like, let me just show you, like, we got to be more careful.
That's what we were doing.
Okay, that's nice and everything, but I don't feel that way.
I respect that.
I feel like he couldn't hold it once he saw tears in my eyes and everything, and me so upset. I feel like he didn't really have it in him, so he gave it back. Maybe he went home and practiced for that week. But
the thing is this,
but hold on for a minute. You can't cut nobody. No, you did your part.
Yeah, I want to hear you.
So listen.
Hold on, let me hear her part, and then
I just want to hear what you got to say when you read these results.
Okay.
We're going to get to the results, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, we got up. He said, let's go look for him. We went outside. Soon as we went outside, he said, let's split up. That was suspicious
We went to the girl's house first. You forgot?
That was suspicious to me because I'm like, okay, why should we split up? Like, we don't even know who we looking for.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went one way, he went the other way. No lie, like 2 minutes later, he was calling me, Di, hey, Di. I'm coming over there where he's at. It's like in an alleyway in back of some buildings. You see all of the envelopes on the ground. That just looked like it was staged to me. Mm-hmm. After this happened with the envelopes, we went to one of the models' house. It was a female.
Yes.
We went to her house after all of those things happened. You know, she's telling us like, look, I don't have no idea. I didn't see nobody. Okay, so we keep it moving. We go to the next people's house. There's a couple of little dudes, maybe about 13, 14, they brothers. And, you know, they was out selling drugs and stuff. That was our purpose, to keep these kids off the streets.
Yeah.
You understand? We can't make you do something, but we know when we have you, you ain't on the streets. Mm-hmm. So, okay, we went there. We both know what they do. He called the cops. So he took the cop with us to the boy's house. When we get there, the cop's like, okay, wake the family up, the parents is up, the kids is up, and the cops is like, did you take this money? And you can look at the guy's face like, what money? You know what I'm saying? So they looking all scared. You know, these parents don't know what these boys do.
Yeah.
So when the police said, just go get the money, these little boys came back with whatever was their money from their little drug sales. Want singles, wrinkled up files, that's not our money.
I think the most important thing is to get to this lie detector.
Let's get it.
Our examiner asked Starr the following question. I'm gonna pass them to you, don't worry. Our investigators asked Starr the following question. In the winter of 1995, did you participate, plan, or financially benefit in any way from the $2,500 being stolen from the fashion showcase?
I've been waiting for this moment for almost 30 years, and I'm so ready to just ball it up and leave it right here on the stage.
Well, here it goes right now. All right, when it comes to this money that was stolen 30 years ago, the truth is, Starr is telling the truth. He had nothing to do with it.
You gotta wait. No. No, get out of here. No, what did you ask him? No.
We asked him if he had any involvement, planning it, or benefited from the money at all,
I would never
or took
steal
the money,
that from you. I've been telling you
and
this for
he
years.
did not.
Give me a hug. Come on. Now you don't want no hug.
Hold on.
You're okay.
Hold on, there's a moment here because there's a moment here for you that's getting vindicated. Here you go.
So he didn't do it. Let me see this, Karamo, because you play too much. Karamo played too much.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you this because I see the real pain in your eyes.
I've been telling you this for years.
I acknowledge the pain that you felt. That's why I asked you about the trust being broken, what else it meant. You were a young woman, and this is why I brought up earlier, hip hop 95, the fashion industry. I can imagine what you had to go through.
It was hell for us, but we was better together.
Black woman.
We was better together.
You're a gay woman.
And everybody was ready.
I went through hell.
You went through hell.
30 years. My son and her son are like twins. They don't even know each other.
Well, we know the truth now.
Yeah.
We know the truth now. That 30 years is that 30 years. The truth is the truth. It is what it is. I appreciate you coming. You know,
I do anything for you.
I didn't believe you. I didn't believe you. So I'm glad you came anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? I really am. Like, I appreciate you.
But I gotta tell you, your brother, and I know this is gonna take some time because you've been living in a truth for 30 years.
That I really believed.
That you believed. And so right now what's happening is that you're gonna have to start processing, like, may have been inconsistencies. And those inconsistencies led you to something that wasn't real. And what happens right now is he's hurting. You gotta look at him because I see the wall is still up that you have, but you gotta start crumbling it down. He's let his wall down. He's letting you in, he's being as vulnerable.
Why do you think I was so confident? It was nothing else he could have read, but he's telling the truth. Hell yeah, I don't even fly. And I thought the show was in LA, so I was gonna fly to that to prove to my sister. I was glad was in Connecticut because I was scared as hell. But I was gonna fly. I told her I'm gonna fly.
You're not alone. I need you to hear this. You are not alone. You are not alone, and you have a brother that he wanted to be here for you.
It's 10 of us. We the only one got the same mother and father. I'm here. I'm here.
What's going on in your mind?
I've always been here. Even when you didn't think I was here. I got you. I keep telling you that.
It's time for you two to move forward.
Exactly.
It's time for you to move forward. Do you want to move forward with your brother now?
Of course.
You do. Do you want to move forward with your sister?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for years, but I'm going to move forward this way together.
I'm going to tell you the one thing that y'all got to do, and this is going to be the greatest gift that I hope y'all can receive and take. You can no longer walk out of this room defending the past.
Exactly.
If he says something about the past, you can't say, well, no, I only said this, I did that. If you say something about the past, you can't defend it either. Both of y'all have to get to a place with no more defending the past. Because every time you defend the past, you start to bruise the present, and then you screw up your future. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Yeah.
I'm a religious man, and I believe your mother is smiling right now in this moment.
I think
really
so,
do.
too.
I really do. I believe that whatever is going on, she knew that her babies need to get together in one room.
Yes, maybe it need to start right here.
It started here today. It started, and y'all did a great job, and I wish y'all the best of luck.
Thank you.
Y'all gonna be all right.
Thank
Y'all
you
are
so
gonna be
much.
all right.